Kala lalim la halahaya nawa Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Raka Kodash Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone, peace and salutation to all you Archimedes pushing the truth in love and sincerity and in charity. This is the brother Yashawan from the GMS Farmers Camp, back here with part 2 of if you think your wife be talking to another man. Okay, this is going to be part 2. Okay, basically she's committing adultery. Alright, and as I said in part 1, this goes both ways. But this right here, okay, this right here is just gonna be basically on the woman. Okay, part 1 is basically goes both ways, but this part 2 is directed to you women out there, especially you wicked woman. Okay, this is Numbers chapter 5 and 11. Okay, and the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, If any man's wife go aside and commit a trespass against him. Okay, now I done this video basically for Akim, okay, who may have been through this in previous lifetime, and probably even now after we come into this truth. Okay, if the spirit of jealousy come upon you, basically you think that your wife, okay, is doing something, but you don't have no proof or anything like that. Okay, so you will come right here to these scriptures. Okay, it say, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, If any man's wife go aside and commit a trespass against him, okay, and a man lie with her carnally, and it be hid from the eyes of her husband, and be kept close, and she be defiled, and there be no witness against her, neither she be taken with the manner. Okay, so this is saying again, if she go out there and have sex with another man, okay, just for having sex for fun, all right, she commit adultery. Okay, you just go because people do that, talking fool, but friends with benefits. Okay, so now ain't nobody have seen her. Okay, but you have this feeling, the spirit of jealousy come upon you because of how she may be acting around you and doing strange things and things out of the norm. Okay, so of course the spirit of jealousy will hit you. Okay, as I say here in verse 14, and the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be defiled. Or if the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be not defiled. Okay, so what is saying that she could be doing something just as well as she could not be doing something. Okay, she could be committing adultery or seeing another man just as well as she cannot be seeing another man. Okay, so now it say here, verse 15, Then shall the man bring his wife unto the priest, and he shall bring her offering for her, the 10th part of an ephah of barley meal. He shall pour no oil upon it, nor put frankincense thereon, for it is an offering of jealousy, an offering of memorial, bringing iniquity to remembrance. Okay, with that we don't have to do that. Okay, so what you can do, because we know that going to the First Peter, okay, that we are a kingdom of priests, kings and priests. Okay, so now we could just basically do this within ourselves. Okay, whereas it tells you going down to right here, verse 19. Okay, let me just read 18 and 19. Okay, and the priest shall set the woman before the Lord. Okay, so being now, if your husband he in this truth, okay, he out on highways and byways bumping this word. Okay, he considers the priest. Okay, so he could carry her before his wife before the Most High. Okay, and uncover the woman's head and put the offering of memorial in her hands, which is the jealousy offering, and the priest shall have in his hand the bitter water that causes the curse. Okay, so now you could get your bitter water, okay, which is dirt and water, okay, and the priest shall charge her by an oath, okay, swear. All right, so with the man being a man of the Lord, okay, pushing Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, he then to do this. He get a cup full, get some dirt and put some water in it, and stir it and all that, okay, and he bring her before the Lord, and he said unto her, as he say, yeah, charge her with oath, okay, with a swear, and say unto the woman, if no man have lain with thee, and if thou hast not gone aside unto uncleanness with another instead of thy husband, be thou free from this bitter water that causes the curse. Okay, so this is what the husband can say, okay, by him being a man of the Lord. All right, okay, so yeah, man, so he could do this by himself. All right, or if he don't feel comfortable, he could get the head of the camp, okay, to do it for him. All right, and this is one way to prove that if she doing it, if she committing adultery or not, okay, this would prove it, okay, because if she say she ain't drinking that bitter water, then you know right then and there she gets guilty, okay. All right, and it say here, verse 20, but if thou hast gone aside to another instead of thy husband, and if thou be defiled, and some man have lain with thee beside thine husband, then the priest, okay, shall charge the woman with an oath of cursing, and the priest shall say unto the woman, Yahweh make thee a curse and an oath among the people. When Yahweh do it, make thy thigh to rot and thy belly to swell. Okay, so if she then drink this bitter water, okay, which you bring to her before the Lord, okay, and she's saying that she didn't do nothing or whatever, and she drink it, and her thigh rot and her belly swell, then you know she lie, okay, she guilty. Like I say, for the most part, if she don't drink it, then you know she guilty, okay. So and think about it, right? If you are a man of the Lord, all right, and your woman claiming to be following you, also worshiping Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, and if she truthfully and serious, she would drink that water. That's to show you that she ain't doing nothing, okay, showing you she fear the Lord, okay. It say, verse 22, and this water that causes the curse shall go into thy bowels to make thy belly to swell and thy thigh to rot, and the woman shall say, Amen, Amen. Okay? So, hey, yeah, man. So if you think your woman is talking to another man or basically committing adultery on you, all right, the spirit of jealousy come upon you, okay, you can read this to her, okay, and you could just basically test her. You could test her and see if she will drink it. All right, or don't test her. Just make her swear, charge her with the oath. Okay, and if she back down, then she committing adultery. Okay. Now I get this passage here, as I get a passage before in the last part. Okay. It say right here, all right, in the Testament of the 12 Patriots, okay. Let me find it. Salakia. Okay. Yeah, it say, for in fornication there is neither understanding nor godliness. Okay. Now, in this passage also say, okay, about the woman, all right, is more overcome by fornication than men. Okay, right? It say, yeah, For moreover concerning them, the angel of the Lord told me and taught me that women are overcome by the spirit of fornication more than men. Okay? So going right back here, down here to this passage, it say, for in fornication there is neither understanding nor godliness. Okay? Because we know that these women they commit fornication and adultery more than men. Okay? Say, there is neither understanding nor godliness, and all jealousy dwelleth in the lust thereof. Okay? So when you lust after another man's wife, okay, or a woman lusting after another man, knowing that she is married, she committed adultery and should be put to death. Okay? So yeah, man. So what are you going to say? Nah, right, Salak, right? When she lusts after another man, will you know when lust enter in, then sin, and then death. Okay, because when she lusts after another man, then a conversation start, then you start going out, then you start doing this and you start doing that, and eventually you can lead down to the physical. Okay? So with that, I hope you edified this lesson. So I say until next time, Shalom.